How's it flying, guys? This is Lance Hawk 30, and welcome back to another episode of Bottles of History. This is Babe Ruth versus Lance Armstrong. And unlike that one, I still have both of mine. Yeah, low joke? Yeah, just like him. Anyway, yeah, just a joke. So yeah, we're gonna get into the epic rap battles. Babe Ruth versus Lance Armstrong. I didn't know who Babe Ruth was in my youth until I watched The Sandlot. The Sandlot is my favorite baseball movie that I've ever seen. It's a great movie. Even if you're not into baseball itself, it's a fun movie to watch. It really is. You know, just a good movie. So, but yeah, that was my first learnings of who Babe Ruth was. And Lance Armstrong, going back to Babe Ruth, one of the probably the most famous of all the baseball players to ever exist, alongside other figures like Lou Gehrig. And they were actually part of the same... It's been a while since I've brushed up on baseball history, so I'm not going to try to make assumptions. But Babe Ruth held a lot of records, and he was one of the greats. Fast forward to Lance Armstrong. I know who he is. He did the Tour de France a lot. He's a bike rider. I'd rather be a baseball player than a bike rider, just like for the fun of it. But anyways, we are going to get in this. Link to the original will be in the description. Go watch it before you watch me react to it. Always do this, guys. Always support the creators who I react to. And Epic Rap Battles of History, they've always got a way of just showing an interesting way. They've got an interesting way of taking historical stuff and turning it into burns against the other. It's always been interesting. So anyways, I suppose, without further ado...
Before I let loose with this ruthless aggression, I'll let you be the second fat woman here in my confession. I admit it, I did what I had to do to win. I'm an athlete, you're a specimen of sin. When you're drinking and smoking and choking down food, I know French dudes with better manners than you. So swing batter, show me what a fatter rapper can do. I beat cancer, I can sure as hell crack you.
Strong, beat cancer, congratulations. Now drop her earth faster than your own foundation. Third base with an all-star. She's just an old girl, would you give her a bracelet? All nation knows you ride too tight in the crotch. You're as born as your tour defects to watch. So come on, little buddy, don't look so pissed. With all that pleasant attitude, you're like a menstrual cyclist. Black man can compete, are you kidding me? That's like having a pasta contest without Italy. You're an orphan who found his way to fortune and fame. Just think what you could have done if you would have actually trained. I'm the pinnacle of physical condition. While you dip your stick in prostitutes and call it foul tipping. Are you tripping? You'll be nothing but a skeleton. Messing with the fellow in yellow who will be pedaling like hell up in the peloton. The Parliament against the tuxedo in a bathing suit filled with more artificial ingredients than a baby Ruth and maybe I'm not talking about those Italians who wedges you brought the Sultan of Swat will knock you right out of the park and round the base into the sound of uproaring applause.
Okay.
Shame and disgrace because you got lost and forgot what real sport what you was. You look tired, kid. You got Cheryl Crow's feet eyes.
Oh.
Fans and maybe bring me back some fries. Just the Michael fan, your fancy bike, you know you're out for 3 strikes. Just 1 ball.
Oh, anyway, talk about a nut shot there. Okay, alrighty. So that was good. Short, sweet. What more do you need? Yeah, I gotta give it to Babe Ruth. For that one. Like there were some good burns against Babe Ruth from Lance Armstrong, but it's Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth won that one. It clearly, in my eyes. Some people may be more of Lance Armstrong fans. I don't know what other people think on that regard, but I'm telling you, I think Babe Ruth won. Yes. So yeah, that was pretty good. And let's see, when Lance Armstrong made the jab, you were about Let me see where it was he said it. Okay. And I'll just read. It said, you set records before black men could compete. Are you kidding me? It's like having a pasta contest without Italy. Okay. Doesn't matter who set the record. He set those records. Like, I don't care what color you are, yada yada yada. I'm going to interject that, but if you make a record, you make a record. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not something just like sweep under the rug. Babe Ruth set those records. Alright? And that gave something for other athletes of any color to look to and say, let's see if I can do better. I have no doubt that there were some people who did break a few of his records. I have no doubt of that. But, yeah, setting all those records, it's not something to just sweep under the rug. Just because other people may break your records eventually doesn't mean you lose relevance. Okay? I mean, look at how many views Gangnam Style got on YouTube. It was the most watched video on YouTube for years. I was surprised. I was not surprised at that, actually. And then what surprised me was that when it got surpassed by See You Again, I'm like, get knocked on! But yeah, there's still people who remember Gangnam Style, and like it's faded out of a lot of public memory, but it still did it. It still got there. It's like that's not something to be easily forgotten. Just like shoom shoom. And can I go ahead and state for the record that personally, I don't think that any famous singer like Taylor Swift, Vivo, Katy Perry, Vivo, whatever, all those people, they shouldn't have their videos considered to be top of the list because they're not YouTubers. They're not people who contribute to the webs, not to contribute to the community. That's a song that they made and such. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't get recognition that, yeah, their video got a lot of views, but they're not YouTubers. So, I guess my point is, let's focus on, did a YouTuber make this video? Okay. It's like my confusion of how so many, like, a late night show hosts, their YouTube channels have millions of views and subscribers and yada yada yada. But where, like, I'm a simpler man. That is why I am glad that Jablinski Games has joined the battle. Like, Jack Black is not joking around when he's making actual YouTube videos, and I love it. Like, even Gordon Ramsay, a lot of stuff is clips from his shows and whatnot. I will admit to that. I like the guy, but he's not really a YouTuber, but he is a total memer, and so that's like YouTuber memer. He's like right in the middle there. He's like right on that edge. If he starts making separate videos, it's like, do it! Anyways, back to this video. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed, comment if you agree with the tangent I just went on, if you disagree, or if you disagree with my assertion that I thought Babe Ruth won this rap battle, or if you think Lance Armstrong won, let me know. Subscribe if you're new, and tap the bell to get notified whenever I upload a video, that we don't miss any reactions, gameplay, or otherwise from me. And also, yo, check out my Discord. Link is also down in the description, right underneath the original video link to this. So go click, join, we'll talk, have some fun, post some memes, yada yada yada. This has been Lance Corporal Hawk 30, signing off.